Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I'm going to be trying to make a bowl out of this giant tray. It is huge. I got this idea from Mixed Media Girl. She did this exact thing on her page. So I'm going to give it a try and see if I can do it or if I mess it up. So fingers crossed I can get this to work. I am going to start off by spraying a little bit of alcohol ink just right here because bubbles tend to congregate right here in this area. I am going to, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do it because I'm putting alcohol ink here and that should suffice. So fingers crossed we don't end up with any giant bubbles, and I will go around the outside of the tray when we're done to make sure I don't get any there. So we start off with our alcohol inks. I'm going to be using alcohol inks from Brea Reese today, and I will put those links in the description of this video. But I'm going to be using crimson, purple, turquoise, yellow, Prussian blue, and medium magenta. The only color I don't have is a green. I do have this green. Ocean green. I might add some ocean green in there too. I'm not sure how well it will work because it's not, this is the only one that's not super pigmented for some reason. At least not when I'm adding it on like blooms and adding it to resin to color it or anything. All right, so I'm going to start off with the crimson, and basically she just does like strips of dots or resin here like this. I don't know if I've put enough, but we'll find out, won't we? All right, so I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to do yellow. Okay, and then I'm going to do purple. I want to make sure that I don't put the purple next to the yellow because it turns into mud. I know this from experience. Okay, I'm gonna do the Prussian blue next. All right, and then I'm going to do the magenta. Gonna be running out of room for colors here, aren't I? All right, then we will do the turquoise. And that might be all we have room for. You know what I'll do? I just got turquoise all over my hand, of course. All right, we will do, so I need to do some yellow in the middle, and then I'll do the ocean green around that. So we want to do a bunch of yellow in the middle because the middle of the flower is yellow. Come on, my lid's not cooperating with me. All right, and then I will put the ocean green around that. Okay, now the next thing she does is she adds white. I am not gonna add white, I don't think. Well, I can add a little bit, but I'm gonna add some of this rainbow alcohol ink from Marabou because I think that'll look really pretty. And then I have Pinata, so let me do this rainbow first and see how it comes out, and then I will go from there. So she did just some dots around the outside. I'm just gonna go around twice because everybody wants rainbow, and then around the inside. Whoops, that just totally made a squirt around the inside. And then I think I'll just do some white kind of in between those, maybe, just for good measure. All right, so now what we're gonna do, if we can get the lid on the pinata, is we are gonna add the resin from the middle and pour it outward. So let me get my spatula out of there. All right, here goes nothing. Hopefully this comes out beautiful. Ooh, that is really freaking cool. Oh my God, that is so cool. All right, come on over here. Come on over here. Come on. Come on. I'm just gonna put a drop here because it's not wanting to come over here. Obviously, like I say, every time my table is not level. Oh, you can see the white kind of doing strange things. I don't know if you can see, all that shimmer is freaking awesome. It looks so good. All right, so now the next thing she did was she took her heat gun to it. So let me get my heat gun and we'll go over that really quickly and make sure there aren't any bubbles or anything. God, I just can't get over how good this looks. Oh, I hope it stays that way. That's gonna be so cool. All right, let's just do the heat gun really fast. All right. I think that is good. Don't need a lot of heat. Sorry, I had to put that somewhere where it wouldn't burn anybody or anything. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I think I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check it in 2 hours, but it'll probably be more like 3 or 4 when it's not tacky and you can still bend it and put it into a bowl. That's when I'm gonna pick it up next. Okay, so I will be back. I will see you then. I'm probably going to torch this a couple times to make sure I get any residual bubbles, but I think it's looking good. Yay! All right, I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, I think we're ready. You can see, unfortunately, where I tried a couple times and it wasn't quite ready, but I don't think it's going to show in the final bowl. So I'm gonna go through, now this is still really, really flexible and soft, but it needs to be because I'm gonna shape it into a bowl. All right. And this part right here is gonna be the outside. It's not gonna be the part that people mostly see. So I'm not worried about the fact that it's a little stretchy at the sides. So, all right. This off of here. I think I've got almost all of it, almost all the way around. There we go. All right, so I'm going to come this way and I'm going to unmold it, see if I can do it without it falling back on and sticking. Oh, that looks so cool. Doesn't that look awesome? Sorry about the reflection, but oh my gosh, that is so cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do, now that it's super flexible, is I'm going to take and put it in this bowl. This is an old popcorn bowl that I have, and you wanna try to put it in there as evenly as possible, but you're gonna have to adjust it. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because it never goes in exactly the way you want it to. Okay, yeah, it feels like this part over here is a little stiffer. Hopefully I didn't wait too long. It just felt like it wasn't ready. Oh my gosh. Okay, get in there. Get in there. All right. I need to move it this way a little bit. All right, what I want to do is kind of take the petals and shape them so they're kind of facing inward to give it a little bit of shape. This one over here needs to come this way. All right, and I'm gonna push it all the way down. And some of these are bigger than others, but what are you gonna do, right? Needs to come that way a little bit because I want the thing in the middle to be centered. So this part is a little bit stiff, okay? And I'm gonna bring this part in a little bit, and this one too. All right, I'm going to put this resin jug in the middle so that it flattens it, so that it actually stays flat. And I want to try to find something to go here to keep it from moving inward. So I'm going to, are these too big? Yes, too big. I have some smaller ones here. I just need to grab them. I think I only need 2. So this one right here, I want to kind of shape like that, and then this one right here. And hopefully it won't leave a big dent in it. But this is the first time I've done one this big, so I'm excited to find out how it's going to turn out. I might try to find something a little bit better to tuck there, but you get the picture of what I'm doing. So now we let it cure completely and come back to it when it's totally cured, and then we'll take it out. And I think I'm actually going to stick this in here, if it'll fit, to protect the bottom and keep it from sticking to my jug. There we go. All right, and it's probably not going to end up perfectly even, but I think hopefully it'll be good for a first try. So, all right, I will see you when it's cured. All right, I let this harden overnight, and we're back. We're going to see how it turned out. I did put these in place here on the sides because they slid down easier, and I wasn't as worried about them leaving a line as I was with the other glitter. So I put those in there. I did wrap them with this because I had one of them that kind of stuck a little bit, so I had to redirect that, but hopefully it worked out okay. And then I've got my resin. All right, let's take this out. That came out easier than I anticipated. Of course, it left marks everywhere. That's okay. I'm gonna have to probably go through and file some of this. But it turned into a bowl. What do you guys think? I kind of love it. I wish this was a little more curved, but you know what? What's cool about it is it's just kind of wacky. Just kind of a wacky bowl. And I really like all the different colors that ended up in it. And yeah, so I'm happy with it. I think it's really cool. Very cool piece of art. All right, well, let me know what you think. I will see you next time.